Hey YouTube, this is a reply. He didn't ask for one, but I was just watching Dave. Dave, what's your all them numbers in your channel? David 35445. So David 35445. He's in New Brunswick. I kind of go back and forth with him a bit. He's not too far away. He's another Atlantic Canadian. He did a rant. Oh yeah, I had to take my shirt off. I can't take it. So man, I'm bare skinned in it. I'm fucking just sweating. I love it. Need some vitamin D. He was talking about fire ants, and he was mentioning about here in Halifax we have a problem with ants. And I had to make a quick video just to tell him about the ants here. Sometimes they get in your house, but he says the borax and sugar doesn't work, and it works very well. You just got to mix it right. If you put too much borax, they won't take it. So you have to put just enough borax so they don't detect it. So I go 1 part borax, 10 parts sugar, 9 parts sugar, but no more. And then you add a little bit of water. It doesn't help. It helps to boil it a little bit, and then make it thick. Make a thick paste. If I find ants in my house, don't clean up. Leave them. And then put a couple drops down where you see them, and you don't need much. And then the next day, if you see like 3 or 4 ants, you put some drops down. Next day there'll be 10 ants. Next day there'll be 20 ants. Next day there'll be 10 ants. And then 5, and then none. So they take it, they take the sugar, and the borax combines with the sugar. They don't detect the borax in there. They take it back to the nest, and then they feed it, and then everything dies. But you got to get the right ratio. But oh yeah, we get ants like crazy. And they're the ants that we get are attracted to electrical fields. As an example, I have those little patio lights out on the front, this little solar panel, and they charge up, and then at nighttime they light up your walkway. They make a dirt tunnel all the way up the shaft, and then they get inside of it. So they actually build a tunnel out of dirt to get up inside. They, build an infrastructure. What was that cracked? And anyway, that can be pretty bad. On the side of my house, where the electrical pole is, I redid the electrical system here. And my ground, like my earth, as you call it, like every house is grounded, and usually what they do is they just put it on the, what a lot of houses do around here, where you have a water meter. When they ground your electrical panel, they ground it to the street side of your water meter, because your water meter, it's got pipes, so it conducts electricity, but the water meter is isolated, so any current that comes in from the ground can't get past your water meter to get into your house. So you ground your house to the street side of your water meter. Well, my house, I got a weird electrical system. I got 2 houses, 2 meters and 1 pole, and I have a grounding plate. So the ground wire runs out of the house, and it goes down about 2.5 feet down into the rock, and then there's a big copper plate or metal plate, and that's what the ground wire goes to. And last year there was a mound of dirt. It must have been a foot high, at least a foot and a half high, just little red ants. They're attracted to that, the electrical, magnetic, whatever. Borax and sugar works, but you got to do 1 part borax, 10 parts sugar. Boil it up with some water until it's a thick paste, till it's thick. It doesn't have to be a paste. But if you make it runny, it's just gonna go into the ground. But you want it to sit there, and it does work. But it's funny, they're attracted to electronics, and most, knock on wood, they don't get in the house very often. But the borax and sugar works. And my second suggestion to you: take a kilo of sugar and go put it on your neighbor's lawn. That works too. That's for you, Dave. Ant tips from Nova Piper.